us virtually.
Oh, she's joining us virtually. Where am I? Okie dokie. Indeed, I remember her well. She was one of those students where you figure, I could turn my class over to her. She's that good in her presentations, in her preparation, in her understanding, grasping of the principles of psychology. She had teacher written all over her, student-centered individual written all over her. She was mature beyond her years, and she excelled, like some of you do. Some of you get straight A's, some of you don't get straight A's, but you still know your psychology. So this young lady, she graduated in 2007. So she's been gone for 13 years now. It's going to be a delight to see her. She has since, after her bachelor's in psychology, she then went on to get a master's of education in school counseling at Lehman College of the CUNY system, City University of New York, in May 2012. She's currently working in the South Bronx Preparatory A College Board School in Bronx, New York, since 2009 as a high school counselor. She is skilled in individual counseling, group counseling, classroom guidance, school teams, and many, many other counseling-related skills. And she is a consummate counselor, and she is a consummate psychologist. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to here and now welcome the return of a Cheney alumna, Miss Mayoshi Watson. Mayoshi.
Hi, thank you, Dr. Spears.
Quite welcome.
Now
I miss you.
Give us 1 second. We want to make sure that everyone can see you in the room.
Okay.
There you go. You got it.
All right, you are ready. I can't say anything more. This is a great introduction, and again, floor is all yours.
Dr. Barnes, can you close off the participant side? Like a chat kind of thing. Maybe bigger that screen. There you go.
There you go.
Thank you, Dr. Barnes. Thank you, Dr. Spears. I miss you so much. Good evening, Cheney University students, educators, and guests. Today, I would like to start with a quote from the late Chadwick Boseman. I do not know what your future is, but if you are willing to take the harder way, the more complicated way, the one with more failures at first than successes, the ones that ultimately proven to have more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. This is your time. Chadwick's words make me think about my experience at Cheney. As a freshman, I moved away from my family in New York to a place with new faces and different life perspectives. Yes, Philadelphia has its own unique character. At times, it was difficult to identify where I fit in. However, I always understood that I was part of a unique percentage of African-American students that chose to attend an HBCU. I'm very proud of that. It was like Mr. Boseman said, taking the harder way, the more complicated one, can lead to success. I did not feel successful until my junior year when I figured out I was among greatness. It took me a while because I was so caught up in the experience that the campus provided for me. I chose to take the more difficult paths, to go to the library instead of always heading to Marcus Forster, to discuss my research paper with my professors instead of hanging out with my boyfriend, who I'm now married to. That's for you, Dr. Spears. I realize now that these difficult and challenging paths led me to a fantastic outcome. I chose a path of making new friends, engaging in fun on-campus and off-campus experiences, yet always ensuring that I attended every class. I enjoyed being involved and learning new things from the beautiful people in my classes and dorms. Every time I attended Cheney's homecoming, I always would say to myself, if I had a time machine, I would go back to Cheney and I would do it all over again. Cheney University, the first HBCU, is your present that will help you gain success in your future. You are attending and excelling at a university that means so much to Philadelphia, the Black community, and the nation. Cheney is one large family, but what made it so special for me were those smaller families. Everyone on campus can find their family and feel welcome, supported, and nurtured. I was groomed by the best professors, and psychology department and Psi Chi became my immediate family at Cheney. I couldn't have asked for anything better at a historically Black university. My professors not only looked like me, but related to me. They taught me that their passion for psychology can also be mine. I learned mentorship, patience, and focus from Dr. Barnes. I learned to never give up, even when it was extremely tough, from Dr. Spencer. I learned women belong in any field they work hard for by Dr. Spears. Finally, I was taught once you complete something, you go back and make it even better by Dr. Johnson. I learned that the path I chose was challenging, but it was worth all the extra effort and dedication. I realized it was my time, so with dedication and discipline, I strive for the best grades and network with many people around campus. While on my path, I was able to teach a freshman class of students about the subject we were researching in Psi Chi. I will never forget how nervous and anxious I was to speak in front of my peers. Dr. Barnes gave me the guidance I needed the entire way, speaking to me right before I went into the classroom. My experience helped me realize my passion for education and sharing information with others. I ended my freshman year with a 2.0. However, after taking the difficult path, I attained a 4.0 average in my senior year and in psychology. I felt incredibly proud, intelligent, and motivated to never stop learning. After I graduated Cheney, not only did I successfully complete my path, I created a new one. I received my master's in education. I went on to provide mentorship in the Bronx. And then Dr. Spears and my husband joined the Army in 2018, and we moved to Oklahoma. So now I am furthering my studies because I will never stop, thanks to my professors at Cheney, to become a licensed professional counselor. Nothing has prepared me more for these challenges in life than my time at the psychology department at Cheney University. The only thing that is constant and guaranteed in life is change. Change is good. You need to be ready for it. Continue to grow, flourish using the skills and lessons that your teachers and peers instill in you. Most importantly, take away the things they do not teach you in class, but what they teach you by their modeling and their guidance. Your future path will be amazing. Your path thus far is already amazing. In many ways, it has just begun. Congratulations on this accomplishment during these difficult times. I hope everyone is being safe and healthy. I wish you all blessings. Welcome to Psi Chi. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miyoshi, for those kind words. I would sit back and say I definitely couldn't have said it better, and I know I could not have said it better. Thank you so much. It's almost like we paid you to say those nice things about us. But so much of what she said is true in terms of where you guys are. And what we're going to do now is continue our programming to get right to the most important aspect of what we're doing, which is celebrating you. So I'll bring to the table Professor Ramakrishnan.
Members of Psi Chi, the purpose of this meeting here is to induct Psi Chi, the International Honor Society in Psychology, persons who are dedicated to the field of psychology. These candidates have been carefully reviewed by your local faculty advisor, and we believe they have demonstrated an active interest in the study of psychology and show promise as indicated by your academic records. Candidates, you are about to be inducted into an organization that is international in scope international in interests, and international in opportunities. Active members are invited to participate not only in the activities of the local chapter, but also in the activities of the regional and society organizations. The mission of Psi Chi is recognizing and promoting excellence in the science and application of psychology. These aims are admirably summarized in two Greek words, psyche and kairos.
Psyche suggests scholarship and enrichment of the mind. Therefore, we have chosen as members those whose academic records are outstanding. If you are true to this ideal, you will strive to bring credit to Psi Chi in your academic work. The test of this is within yourself, always satisfied only with work well done. And finally, remember that true scholarship requires integrity.
Kairos, meaning hands, stands for fellowship and research. Herein lies the real test of your interest in this field. The word has its origin in fruitful fellowship. It is the culmination of careful scholarship. It does not require expensive apparatus or elaborate techniques, but rather it demands observation, logical thinking, and critical yet tolerant open-mindedness.
I'm going to ask that all honorees please stand. As future psychologists, you should acquire an attitude of tolerance towards those whose opinions and behavior differ from your own. One of the most fundamental teachings of psychology is the fact that individuals differ. This means that they have varying interests and motives, and that they strive for different goals. You may look upon your science as a developing effort to understand human nature. As you grow in perspective, you will become more dissatisfied with the incompleteness of your science. It will depend on all of you to appropriately shift our scientific and our societal perspective as our world continues to change. You have heard the aims, ideals, and responsibilities of Psi Chi membership. Do you, as a Cheyney University student in the field of psychology, accept its standards and purposes as your own? All new members, please say, I do.
I do.
All right, those on the camera may have not seen it, but we have inducted our first class in our virtual pandemic class of Psi Chi members. The next thing that we're going to do, you guys can have a seat, please be seated. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to award members with their Psi Chi membership certificate. When you hear your name, please come up and pick up your certificate from off the table. All right, the first person we have returning, and I'll tell you, this is really nice that we have this individual here. Jamie Phillips. I feel like we might have cheated you out of your moment, Jamie. All of the people, when you come up and get your certificate, I'll place it on the table. And please turn around and say hi to your family and your friends that might be viewing you with your certificate before you go back to your seat. If you want to come back up, yeah, there you go. That's it. All right, now this person could not be here. I'm not sure if they are signing in remotely, but we want to honor Wilhelmina Kapoor. Also, Also a recent graduate, and again, COVID made it so we weren't able to celebrate these people in the past. I'm very happy that we're able to do so now. Jeanet Harris. All right, welcome to the Cheney family. Titi Oki.
Oh.
Jasmine Mays Lofton. Alexander McBean.
Is the microphone on?
Yes.
What's up, Mom?
Essence Frazier.
Get it.
Jeanet Harris.
Congratulations.
Wait, babe.
All right, now the next two individuals are also returning, and they're also close active members of the department. So they already got their certificate. I wanted to make sure that I didn't rob them of their moment. So what I gave them is a gift to put in their certificate, which they already have. And I want to make sure we take time to honor these individuals. The first person is Cambria Graham. And I'll tell you, if I felt like I had pressure to do this ceremony, it is because of the next individual that I'm about to mention. I want to say back in fall of 2018, there was a gun to my head saying, you better have a Psi Chi ceremony for when I walk over this stage. She also already has her certificate, so I also want to give her this nice keepsake for her acknowledgement. And this is also for Mara Webster. Someone said, you go girl in the chat. All right, the next thing I want to do is to recognize some internal accomplishments that we have. I guess I'll get in front of the camera. Am I there? Yeah. All right, now, not many of these people are here, but I do want to put them in the program and recognize them. Now, this is very unique that we're doing this in the fall semester because your entire freshman year for many of these people is over. And when I'm reaching out to them, they're telling me, Dr. Barnes, I'm not a freshman anymore. It's a little bit of attitude, right? But I liked it because it gave us 2 semesters to find out how dedicated they are. So these individuals who are rising freshmen, freshmen on the rise, who have very impressive GPAs, they survived a test that not many before have done. And as a psychology faculty, we wanted to recognize those who are in the top 35% of their class as freshmen and psychology majors. And we hope that in the future, they'll also be on this stage. Now, the first person I'd like to honor is Thomasina Kent. And I think I mentioned for all freshmen, unfortunately, we were not inviting them to this event so we could stay safe and social distance. So they all are not here, but they may be watching us at home. Now we do have a lucky individual. He's unique. He's here. Tony Latona.
Hey. Good, Tony.
And you can speak to the camera if you'd like. Our next individual, Jasmine Burgess. Our next individual, Jacinda Crespo. Our next individual, Dayana Alvin.
All right.
As we mentioned, Psi Chi is about past, present, and future, and this event really talks about this. Some of the freshmen that we just recognized, we hope will be the future of not only our department, but the discipline of psychology. All right, the next award that I want to give is a special congratulations. Again, Psi Chi has to have representation, members, and officers in order for it to operate. This next certificate is granted to our next acting president of Psi Chi. And that's because Jeanet Harris, who I can't turn the camera around and speak, I'm sorry, right? You want to come up, you can. And you can award it to him if you want to as well. But coming up to the camera right now is our current Psi Chi president. I'll give her the honor of saying a few words and then granting the certificate to our next president of Psi Chi.
Hi, everyone. Dr. Barnes got his wish because he wanted me to talk, and I was strongly would. It's been a pleasure to be the Psi Chi and Psychology Club president here at Cheney. It was a struggle, but we pushed through, especially with COVID. My number two has been extremely helpful with this project, and he was very helpful when I needed a number two. So I'm actually excited to, and I feel comfortable moving forward with him being the next president of Psi Chi and Psychology Club. So Alex McVeigh, can you say hi, Mom?
All right, now this is the next part of our ceremony in which I'm trying to create a custom or tradition to honor the best students in experimental and statistics. As you guys know, there's two semesters of dealing with me. 2 semesters of dealing with day in, day out struggle. And I think that that's the rising #1 student in those courses, they deserve to be recognized. Many of them who rise to the top don't even like me. It's like, I hate you for what you put me through. Now, for last academic year, the award for Best in Experimental goes to a person who's already been honored, Cambria Graham.
Thank you guys for this moment.
All right, now this next individual is recognized for Best in Statistics. Again, a 2-semester grind. He is not here right now. I'm hoping he's here virtually, but his name is Derek Hampton. Yes, he is good. He is good. Now, I want to tell you, I'm actually upset at this next candidate. The reason why is because I wanted to have the best in statistics and the best in experimental and just have those nice awards. This next individual was the best in both. The highest grade in experimental and the highest grade in statistics. So what I wanted to do is to recognize this individual as something different. They're not the best in statistics, they're not the best in experimental. They are receiving today an award for excellence in research. Being able to surpass the level of scrutiny that I put you guys through and to be #1 in both simultaneously really is a representation of excellence in research. So the individual that I would like to give this award to is Essence Frazier.
How hard was it really?
It was really hard.
Yeah.
Me and Dr. Barnes was going back every day. I had to make sure that I kept him on his game.
Yes.
But you can do it too. Everyone out there. Thank you.
All right, and now you know what? I want to say a little bit of something. I didn't say anything, but again, I'm learning a lot from all of you. This is why you guys are the future, right? I'm here, I'm old, I'm fading out. Essence efforts last year in the stats course, it was a monumental year. I think we passed 20 out of 22 students in that course.
Wow.
I would love to take credit for it. I think Essence was right down, and she should have got a payroll last year. Now, what she's doing with me this year is creating a side portion of the course, which is called Essence of Statistics. It's all aspects that she's creating in the course. And I'll tell you, there's some people in the class that don't even go look at my lectures. They don't come to class no more. They just go to the Essence of Statistics section of the course, and they got what they need.
I did it that years ago.
So I know she didn't sit up here and talk about how great she is, but she really is great. You guys are all the future. I want you guys to understand you can create and define your own niche. It just takes dedication, time, and you guys are already on the way doing that now. All right, now that I believe is all we have for the program. Now what I'm going to do for a little bit is I'm going to pin my cell phone to the Zoom, so it'll be the primary view of everyone. I'll walk around with social distance in mind, but I would like you guys to say hi to anyone that might be at home, or say hi to yourself, because again, we are recording this, you might watch this again. All right, now with that being said, in that table in the corner, we have some drinks, if you drank all your water already, and we have individually wrapped subs for us to sit back and to take a bite in. That's all the programming that we have, guys. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to see some of these faces here. Thank you for coming out. And this would not have happened without Jeanet, the Psychology Club, and of course the faculty who are here to help us. And then we wouldn't want to do it if it weren't for all of you. So thank you for coming out.
I heard an incredible compliment today for you, Dr. Barnes. Somebody said they love the statistics class.
Really?
Yes.
Did you pay them?
No, I was shocked. Shocked.
That's probably you now. Thanks for credit.
They don't know it's not. What? Oh, no, it is awesome.
Y'all know I'm here and I can hear you, right?
No, if anything, they love Dr. Barnes. That's different. They said they love statistics. I said, no, experimental. And I realized, I believe Dr. Barnes.
Yeah. I'm going to cut the mic off.
They also said psychology is one of the best departments on campus, if not the best.
It is.
That I agree. But I can't take credit for that.
You can take partial credit. We'll help. We'll take it.
How many people are watching virtually?
We have 29 people virtually. So that's why I want to take some time and say hello to those.
Shout out to my friend Aaron.
All right, now we're trying to make some confusion right there. Yeah, yes indeed.
You have me usually do
Wait up. Would you like to say something, Cammy?
I can. Hey, who was that? Was that my friend? Hey, Aaron, because I know that was you. Hey, my LS out there, Shy and Brent. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. You see, y'all saw me crying in my room. This is what it was for.
Sound down, too. You take the sound down off that, too. All right.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Canard. I'm on here, too. But I did it for y'all.
Now, weren't you only in stats, too?
Yes.
Got it easy. Hi, Dad. Hi, honey. Hi, kids. Mommy has another honor society season.
Excellent.
You shouting out people?
Whatever. This is you.
Oh, shout out to my mom, my sisters, my line sisters, my roommate.
Hi,
We love
Essence.
you, Essence.
Congratulations, Essence.
Hey, first of all, y'all wish y'all
Congratulations,
could have saw
Essence.
Essence face when I gave those other 2 awards out. She's like, whoa, something is wrong here.
Congratulations.
That's my line sister.
TT, now let me ask you, is your life better now that you're not in my classes?
Hey, TT.
Hi,
Congratulations.
Hi, TT. We love you. We here.
Hi, mommy. Hi, MB. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Tommy. Hi, everyone.
Hi, congratulations.
Hi, Serena.
Hi, darling.
See,
How
I knew I
are
was
you?
scared of that. I feel like gang signs.
Congratulations.
Alex McBean, our new president.
I'm trying to get the PlayStation right now. I'm trying to lock it in.
That let me know how much he balling. Ain't no such a thing as a struggling student, Tony. Tony, the only freshman in the room, special ticket.
Hey, I'm not a psychology major about something.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Wait, I missed my brother. I didn't know he was watching.
All right, G. Thank you.
I guess when they eat and they don't want to be shamed.
No.
You're eating?
I'm vegan.
Oh, you're vegan? You can eat the bread.
No, I'm taking you. Next my room is Jasmine. I got you, Jasmine.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm about to cut it off. I think we did enough.
Dr. Barnes, I just want you to know I feel betrayed. You forgot me.
I don't know who that is. You know who that is? Arynn, oh my goodness. Yes, she did graduate, and we should have recognized her. Yeah, we messed. Arynn will be mad at me forever. Yeah. I will promise you this, Arynn. I'll say this. We will have,
It's okay,
whenever I
Dr.
see you
Barnes.
again, we'll have one of those commemorative folders that we gave to everybody else who wasn't here. I'm sorry. That was a big goof because you weren't here in front of me. I'm sorry. Yep.
Dr. Barnes, please tell Professor Ramakrishna I said hello.
Okay, I think she heard you.
Okay.
Oh, well,
I just want to congratulate everyone here. I'm Jasmine Mays' mom. So I just want to say you guys did an awesome job. Continue. Cheney strong.
Excellent, excellent. Get rid of the echo.
Aren't these fellas in college by now?
Almost. Yeah, you're good. Thank you so much, Tony.
Take your time.
Give me one of the high GPA.
No problem, man. There you go. You thought you, well, you know what? Honestly, you got to check the paperwork then, because the paperwork has you as psych. I don't know why, man.
You are a psychology major.
I'm a math major.
Mr. Barnes?
Yeah, I'm a math major.
No.
Mr. Barnes?
You're trained.
Yes, yes.
This is Mara Webster's mom. I just want to say, yes, it's been 2 years, and I want to thank you for finally getting her inducted into the Psi Chi.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. You rolled up on me too, didn't she? I remember that. I remember that. And you know what? I am going to ask, if you guys ever get into printing some of those HBCU-ish or Cheney-ish shirts again, please reach out to me.
Just tell Mara's right there. She has my number and my Instagram. Just give me a call and I'll get it done for you.
All right, excellent.
All right, thanks again.
No, thank you. She's trying to hide. Yeah, you know, it's because this is pen. I'm pen.
I don't think she showed her face.
Now whoever stays.
So was Mara there?
Yeah, Mara's over there.
So
I can't apologize enough for Arynn. I'm so sorry. She graduated.
She graduated in May.
See, COVID made it. We didn't know. I knew that was going to happen though, because I didn't have much plan.
I was thinking of major in psychology.
Tammy, I like your hair. I recognize you.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up. Can I blame the fact that I skipped Arynn for Tammy?
You can blame your lady. She's in charge.
Tammy, you let me skip your best friend?
Oh,
I didn't let you do anything.
Oh, you did? You did call me out?
You won't blame
Here you go.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
No, no problem, man. Thanks for doing your job, man.
Essence, I like your hair.
You can always say more than that. We give you. All right,
How are you?
I think we should
you were one of the next one.
People are leaving now.
That's it. You always gotta hold the psychology.
All right, everybody. Okay, everybody in virtual world, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but we're going to hang up, cut the camera off so we can end. Thank you all for joining us. I want to have another special apology for Arynn Pratt. She is absolutely super, and it was a super mistake for me to miss and not recognize her. Much apologies.